Let's look at another Woodbine racing card. We're going to talk about Friday, October the 6th over at Woodbine in that early pick five sequence. It starts in race number 2. Remember, on Thursdays and Fridays, there's a $50,000 guarantee in that early pick five. You can play for just a 20-cent based wager, and you can play with DRF past performances for free when you sign up for a DRF Bets account. Use that promo code WINNING when you do, and then every time after you've used this promo code, that'll give you a deposit match all the way up to 250. Every time you bet 50 bucks, you'll get credit for past performance. So if you're playing the races with DRF bets, you won't have to spend money on past performances. I know that's a gripe from a lot of horse players out there. So DRF bets is taking care of it for you. Wager with them, and they'll give you those past performances every time you bet 50. Let's see if we can make some money on Friday at Woodbine. We're going to go to race number 2 as we look at the formulator style past performances. I thought the number 3 in here was interesting. 3 sunny side up. The best races come when right on the lead. So I'd love to see this one get back to that aggressive style that we saw at the end of last year in the first race of this year, and then faced a little bit better and kind of tailed off. But I honestly think in this race, there's not much speed in here. He's naturally one of the quicker. So I'm using the 3 on top all over. Others to include in here, the number 7, Lucy's Child, I thought was interesting. Comes off of a pretty nice win last time out. The 8 is going to drop, cut back, and get Lasix for the first time. I'll use combos of 3, 7, and 8 to kick off the early pick 5 at Woodbine on Friday. The third race, I'm going to take a stand in here. It's not a big field, but it's pretty contentious. I think the 3 will take money. The 4 will take money. The 5 will take money. But I'm singling the 6, Blueberry Fields. I'm not talking about Justin Fields. Those aren't the beautiful fields at the moment. Good first half last week, and then couldn't seal the deal. Poor Justin. But these Blueberry Fields here I'm talking about, because I think this 5-year-old mare will sit a really nice trip from the outside. You can see that she's just improved, and as she's gotten a little bit more seasoned, she's shown more tactical speed, more positional speed. It's not even that the races are going slower early. She's just getting better, and she's just getting into racing shape now. And the way this race projects, Mad Mocha will be forward in here. Nona's Little Boy will be forward. Those 2 at least are going. Wouldn't be shocked to see Keep Grinding up there. And I could imagine Blueberry Field sitting a really good trip from the outside. I will single the 6. And when I'm building a pick 5 ticket, that'll just give you a lot of coverage, the rest of the way through. The 4th race, going 6 furlongs on the turf. Humor Me Jim looks like the one to catch if she can take to the turf in here. I think because of the prospect of her just getting out front and stealing it, I had to include her on my ticket. The 7, Grace on the Green, which went a little too far last time out. If you eliminate that race, she has the best turf form overall. And the 8, Moral Aptitude, comes out of some of the better races. So this should be nice class relief for her. I'm going to use 7, 6, and 8 in race number 4 as we continue along to the 5th race in this Friday pick 5 sequence. This one's a tough one. Couldn't get a real strong opinion in here. So what I wanted to make sure I did was use the first time starters, because I don't think you need to be a monster to get the better of this group. That means both the 4 and the 8 are in the mix for me. Both for barns that are super capable of winning first time out of the box. And these ones look fine in here. Like the 8, Passion Prone, has a couple siblings. One of them won the debut. So there's some precocity there. There's a barn that's capable of winning first time out and not a monster group. Of the horses with experience, the 2 I want to use are the 2, Red Sneakers, and the 3, Spirit of Seattle. I like the fact that both of them have been a little forward and shown some tactical positional speed. Red Seekers, that effort last time out, this horse was favored and did have a little bit of trouble early, was involved and then backed up. I think is a little bit better than that running line would suggest. Again, this is not a monster field in here. And Spirit of Seattle's early involvement you've seen in both races before backing up, and this is a softer spot here. So perhaps just sitting in that same position would have him stick a little bit longer. I stacked him 8-2-4-3. As we move to race 6, it's the closeout race in this early pick 5 for Friday, October the 6th. I like the 1 Grand Ambition. I just don't see very much speed in this race. With the blinkers coming on, the inside draw, I think naturally he's one of the quickest horses in here. I hope he's aggressively handled the 1 Grand Ambition. The 5 Mia Said is another who has shown the ability to sit close. And with the blinkers coming on, I think that's the plan. I think they would like to try to do that in here. 1-5, the 2 Venti feels like the horse to beat. The one they'll all have to hold off. And the 7 Dream On Baby is another that I would include, depending on how deep you want to go. Really, really wide trip last time out. That was the first start in a few months. First start for the new barn. Horses coming in from Gulfstream. Kind of tried to figure out where he fits. Shook the rust off last time out. And a very, very live jockey keeps the faith in here. 1-5-2-7. There's a look at Friday at Woodbine. Quick look at that pick 5 sequence. Every Thursday, every Friday, the pick 5 has a $50,000 guarantee. Every Saturday, every Sunday, that thing bumps up to a $100,000 guarantee at Woodbine. Remember, you can play for just a 20-cent based wager. So if you're sitting there, maybe you don't have a whole ton of money, you have a few bucks left on your account, maybe you're in between paydays, but you want to get some, you'd love to get a little bit of action and not necessarily hurt your bankroll all that much. Woodbine's a great place to play with that 20-cent based wager. You can throw some long shots in if you want to maybe play a ticket where you're looking to take a big swing. Hope you score on Friday at Woodbine. And DRF makes it easy for you when you play with DRF Bets. Use the promo code WINNING, and they'll give you that nice deposit match bonus and those free past performances. Every time you bet $50, you'll get another one. Good luck on Friday at Woodbine.